Hey everyone, welcome to my work in progress woman cave. It's too hot. I can't be outside anymore. I was sweating bullets the last time I make a video, but so here's my recap of what we need to do into next series, and on top of it, game 6. Everything worked out in our benefit. Thankfully, this team, the Warriors, I didn't never tread lightly in this team. They are defending champs, so the fact that we came off hot and did not stop was a big deal. Um, I will say, surprisingly, that everybody kind of stepped up in this game, and I'm hoping this whole series. Actually, we had a great group effort from all our starters, and going into the next game, things that I'm concerned about is how physical we're going to be in the next series because looking for fouls, asking for fouls is not going to work out in this team. This team that we're going against is going to be just as aggressive offensively and defensively against us. So they're a bigger team. So I really expect us to struggle a little bit, and if not a lot. And I think the difference making is whether or not AD uses his body and stops hopefully doesn't get injured at any point. So physicality is going to be a big deal with the series. Jovic is going to be a big man to stop. So I'm curious on who they're going to rotate. I wouldn't be surprised if Ryu is in the lineup in rotation when AD comes out to be on Jovic. I think that would be a great matchup because he is big, he is strong. Ryu can do the shots. He's pretty good. So I wouldn't be surprised that matchup happening in the series. I would be surprised. Someone was saying Tristan Thompson, Tristan Thompson, whatever his fucking last name is. Anyways, I don't know what they're gonna be in his role, but some are saying that he would probably be someone they put up on Jovic, which I don't know if I trust someone like that. I feel like if you're gonna take out any of our starters that are producing offensively, we need another offensive person, and I don't think Tristan Thompson has that. So it'd be interesting to find out what we do in this matchup. Obviously, making sure AD gets a lot of touches. He is the best player on our team that gets rebounds, blocks, defensively, the best. So having him and relying on him might be a bad thing because if they shut him down, we need someone else to step it up. So it's going to be a tough series. LeBron, obviously, in his age, still doing what he does. It's amazing and great. However, going to the stadium in Denver, we're going to deal with a lot of things like altitude. Obviously, it's going to take, I don't know how much of a toll it will be on these players, but it would be interesting. Obviously, I think we were 2-2 in the standings the whole season before we did the trades. So it'll be interesting in adding all these new lineups if this team can figure us out. I feel like we have a lot of depth in our, just not only in our starters, but also in our bench. So that's really, refreshing, and hopefully can see more happen in the sense of Walker having a role, Ryu playing a role. I don't know how consistent they are, but like even then, I think Walker and Ryu have been really great. I mean, I don't think I've seen them really do bad, so I really hope they incorporate them more. D'Lo, hopefully, you know, with him, it's just hard to tell how consistent he'll be, which I love the guy. He's great. He's funny, personality, whatever. But basketball, we need him to step it up. Obviously, Reeves has been doing the same, but at least he's a little bit more consistent when he does well. He does well more often than he does bad. So that's exciting. Like I said, what they do in this first game is going to tell us a lot about what we need to do. I do think that physicality is going to be a lot of physical touching, a lot of touching, bumping, and we cannot waste time looking for a foul. Anytime we do that, it's a loss to transition. We don't get the ball back. They score. It's just messy. It's a messy basketball. So I'm hoping that we eliminate that and stop fucking looking for a foul. The other thing I'm hoping in this series is that we stop benching our fucking players in the fourth quarter. I don't care if we're up by 50. I don't care if we're up by 50. I don't care if we're up by 5. I don't care if we're down by 10. I don't care if we're down by 50. You keep them starters playing until the end of the game, because at any point we can get a catch up, or we can catch up, or whatever. We can lose the lead. I can't stand that. It bothers me because it's basically either A, saying you give up, or B, you're saying you don't think this lead's going to get much, you're going to keep this lead. I don't trust any team in the playoffs to keep a lead, especially the Lakers. So hopefully that diminishes and Ham keeps everybody in rotation if he does rotate people. It's for a short period of time. So definitely something to watch out, something to watch. And hopefully game one we have to win either game one or game two. If we go into game seven, it's going to be very difficult for us to win, especially because we don't have home field advantage, and that's going to be really tough, especially if you've been in any of these stadiums. You can hear how loud the fans can get and how much of a big difference it can affect the team. So either one, game one or game two, take one home, baby. So go Lakers. If you guys have any questions or want to talk about anything else, let me know.